Hello guys, this is Roy69501. Welcome to my channel. The comic book that I'm gonna display, it was published back in 1993 and it was published by Marvel Comics. So, the name of the comic book is Midnight Suns Unlimited issue number 1. And check out this painted cover. Look at that. Nice, huh? So, I'm gonna put it here. Okay. So this video is that I'm gonna give you my thoughts about the zero issue DC Comics New 50, New 52 issue number 7. So I'm gonna start with Animal Man issue number 7. The art was great, as always, done by Paul. And actually, here's tell you the backstory how he become the first, or how he become the Animal Man. Give you the backstory about how he tried to break in or making movies, maybe as a stunt double. How once he got his suit, the classic animal man suit, how he become famous and all that, and he's starting to learn. You get to see how he was learning to use his power, and the relationship, how his family reacted with his new powers and all that. The daughter wasn't born yet. How he was on like this when he was published in some of the tabloids magazine, like the one here, the superhero Body Baker leaves wife for chimp. The other one here says Animal Man, just say no to eating meat. And it's also connected to the main storyline. This is like the beginning of the New 52 on at least for Animal Man. And overall, the artwork is excellent. The story, I love it. I really love the story. So, my score 1 to 5 for Animal Man, I will give it 5 out of 5 because it was excellent. I really like it. I really like it. So, the next one is Swamp Thing issue number 7. Great cover. Look at it. Oh, this one, well, this is how you get to see how he becomes Swamp Thing. How he was alive and then he died and then he came back to life. And the connection with this one. The main guy on this story is the same one here, which I forgot the name of. And Arcane, that's the name. I'm gonna show you some art on the inside. Look at this art over here. I'm gonna show you some other pages here. Look at it, look at this one here. So the artist is Kano. I have to say that I like his art. I really enjoy this comic book. Art-wise, story-wise, I really love it. And the art. Yes, it's not much, it's a bit or complete different as the main Swamp Thing. But on his own, it was great. For me, I really like it. I really enjoyed this comic book. It was excellent story. They were both excellent. So this one I will give him 5 out of 5. It was excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Next one is Earth 2, issue number 7. Great cover. So this one, the whole story goes around superhero number 8. This one here. I know. And how and why Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman died. If you remember of what happened on issue number 1 that they died, the thing is that the same invasion that was happening on the main Justice League in the beginning of the relaunch, our superheroes managed to save humankind from a invasion from apocalypse. And our superhero on our Earth 1, won the war. So they saved mankind. Now on Earth 2, they have the same invasion from apocalypse, but they lost the war. And they got killed by no other than Steppenwolf, which happened to be Darkseid's uncle. I guess it runs in the family. So it tells you so the whole story goes by superhero number 8, which you don't know if he's a good guy or a bad guy. And on the end, you get to see Mr. Terrific. The art, it was nice. Now, but I have to agree what Sleepy Reader 666, he says sometimes in some of his videos, that there are times that they use too many or too much Photoshop. Well, that happened here. Photoshop is okay to give detail, but not to use it all the time. But other than that, the art is good. The art is good. Look at this one here. And also, that got my attention was that on the last page, to me, how I interpreted it, maybe I'm wrong, correct me. One page here when our superhero number 8, he detonates a bomb which is supposed to kill humankind, as you can see here. And this part over here, this is planet Earth. To me, it reminds me of Apocalypse. So I think that Earth 2 was conquered by Darkseid, because this happened to be I think 5 years or 3 years before, something like that. So the way I see it, it reminds me of Apocalypse. And in the end, we get to see Mr. Terrific. Art-wise, was good. Too much Photoshop. Story-wise, it was good. I really like it. I mean, I have fun reading all of them. I really like it. So this one I will give him 4.5 because it was good. So the next one is Dial H issue number 7. Well, I love the cover. Love the cover. Love the way that they draw the female on the cover. Well, look at that. Alright. So, very nice done. Very well done. Well, art-wise, it was okay. It's nothing to go overboard. Nothing new. You know, it's okay. Story-wise, you get to see how they use the first dial, whatever, and they use a sun watch or sun dial. And to make it work is that she had to touch a specific symbol. So once that the shadow touched that symbol, she will turn into a superhero. Which the first one that we see on the story is called Bumper Carla, and she started bumping everybody. I'm not kidding. Right here. And she saved her people, and she saved a lot of guys from monsters invasion. And we get to see a lot of a couple of people here. And the thing that I found interesting was that when somebody used the dial, they get the power from some other superhero from some other dimension. So that person or that superhero on the other dimension lose their power at that moment that the person who's using the phone, or in this case the Sundial, will get the power. That was interesting. That was original. I mean, for me, it's new. So, and somebody dies here, same old, same old. And there are a couple of people here that come from the other dimension, but they are in jail. And somebody dies. Art-wise, it was okay. Story-wise, it was good. It was good. So I will give him 4 points out of 5 because it was good. Nothing to go overboard, but it was good. I really like it. Next one. This is gonna be fun. Green Lantern issue number 7. Well, talking about a superhero that he's a lousy card deep and bad luck at the same time. So this is a story about the origin of the new Green Lantern. And he uses the gun, as you can see on the cover. And the thing is that he stole a van. Well, the van has a bomb on the inside. He didn't notice there was a big bomb. So he's being chased by the police. He's being arrested. No, before he got arrested, once that he noticed that on the van that he stole, there's a bomb, he decided to take the van someplace safe where it can be detonated and will not kill innocent people. I can understand that. Hey, I will do the same thing. But the thing is that the place that he chose to take the van with the bomb happened to be an empty factory that where he used to work a couple of months before because he got fired. So he took the van to the factory where he used to work and blew it up. So to make things bad, he make things worse. He trying to make something good, he make it up making worse. So talking about having bad luck or bad time. So then he being arrested. We go to the police station. They take him to the police station. There he's on the interrogation room. There he's been accused of being a terrorist, but he says, "I'm a car thief, not a terrorist." And top of that, his brother works for the government to make things worse for him and his brother and his family. I mean, he made very bad choices. Now about the art was good, but it reminds me. I mean, look at these 2 pages here. Does it remind you like if you're looking at Batman comic book, old Batman comic books like the 90s? That's what reminds me of. The way that they set up the panels, it reminds me that I'm reading a Batman comic book. Yes, I know, it's Green Lantern. But the way that they set up the panels, it has the same Batman style. When it comes to the panels, it doesn't look like Green Lantern panel. The art is clean, is very clear. And story-wise, it was fun. I really have fun reading this issue. I really enjoyed it very much. And maybe some of you might think that it was a dumb story, but that's the thing what I like about this story. I know that doesn't have nothing to do with the main story, which that's the whole point. But the thing I like about this story is that it was original. Oh, not only that, that I forgot to mention that once that he's on the interrogation room, the ring flies through the window or through the glass, land on his finger, he floats away, and then he crash landed. And he ended up unconscious or passed out. So he have he's having pretty rough run there. So I believe that he using his gun because this is just my own theory. But I think that he using the gun because he doesn't have the will to use the ring because he's a cardinal. And you know to be a Green Lantern you have to have honor and all that. Well, he's a cardinal. So I would say that that's why he used a gun. And about his uniform, well, maybe, well, you know that once that they put on the ring, automatic, the suit comes out, or suit up. So it was a great story. I really had fun. So I'm gonna give him 5 out of 5 because it was original and it was something different. I like different, and that was excellent. I really had fun reading it. So my last one is Phantom Stranger, issue number 7. Wow. I know this is wrong. This being written by Dan Didio. He made a good story on OMAC. People didn't like it because it was so simple, and that's what I like about OMAC. About OMAC, it was a simple story, enjoyable, simple story. That's it. That's it. Now this one, I think he doesn't want to make the same mistake that he did in OMAC, and I think he's trying to complicate a little bit more on Phantom Stranger. Now, Phantom Stranger story-wise, I like it. Let me explain. Don't call me rocks yet. I have no background about Phantom Stranger at all. I might heard about the character one or twice, but I never read anything about this. So maybe some of you that have more knowledge about this character, you may compare this storyline with the old storyline. But to me, since this is new for me, I really enjoy it. Okay, fine. It's done by Dan Didio. This one, I mean, he's not one of the greatest, but for me, he's not that bad either. And art-wise, I like the art. I really like the art. Look at this. I like the art very much. Was done by Brett Anderson. It was really nice. I really like it. So overall, 1 to 5, I will give it 4 points because it was good. It was, like I said, for me, it's brand new storyline, brand new superhero, so I really enjoy it. Reading issue number 7, so I'm looking forward to reading issue number 1. And another thing that I like what they have done with all the issues is the last page. Who's who on the new 52? That is nice. It gives you the first appearance, which is all new 52. The base of operation, the powers, and a little bit of history of the character that they are talking about. Ooh, and the best part. I know it has nothing to do with the issue 7, but every time I see it, I get excited. Ah, look at that. Look at that. The Rise of the Third Army. We're talking a 16-part crossover starting next month with issue 13 up to issue 16. This is gonna be fun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is gonna be fun, 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 fun. So, like I said, 4 out of 5. I really like it. Well, guys, I hope that you like my first uh, review or my thoughts about the comic books of this week. Since the beginning I've been doing videos, I was doing it about a month later, something like that. So that's it, guys. I hope that you like the video. Till next time. Bye.